Hello, class. This is me, Mr. C, and our next big area of study will be in graffiti, like we talked about. So, basically, what graffiti is taking simple words or phrases and making it your own, right? Like changing language in a more graphic, artistic way. So, I'm going to take a word. Let me think of a word. Cool, right? And I'm going to give you two different styles. You know what? Three different styles of changing this four-letter word into something more graphic, more pleasing. So let's first do cool in a very bubbly style, right? And I want you guys to follow along with me. So, right, O right here, O right here. I'll do this and this. So, cool, right? X right here, X right here. Cool, right? So that's one way to change this word. Now, let's go and do a more hard edge style, right? So, cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create more of a three-dimensional look, right? So I'm going to bring this down, bring this down, bring this down, come to the side and bring that down, right? I want to do the same thing over here. Now maybe even let that overlap a little bit like this, right? Come back over here. Same exact thing. Over here. And then come back and do the same. Now, what you notice, what we talked about last week, we talked about pressure, right? Oh, almost forgot. Right? We talked about pressure. Right, so right now I'm using a very, very hard pressure, right? Because if I was using a light pressure, I'd look more like this. But I'm using that type of line. So what I want to do now is I want to start adding shading like we worked on last week into this graffiti. So I'm going to start off with, let's say, this edge right here. Pressure, then I'm letting go. Pressure, then I'm letting go. All right? So now I'm going to come back over here. Remember, pressure, and then I'm letting go. All right? Let's do it again. Pressure, and then I'm letting go. One more time. Move this out of the way. Pressure, and then I'm letting go. Again, pressure, and then I'm letting go. So let's add that same type of detail to the ones we started off with, right? So I might come in from the side, do a little bit of pressure right here, but not too much, right? Right, and then what I'll do, I don't want to get my hands dirty, so get a little napkin, and I'll just kind of blend that in just a little bit, right? Not too much, but just a little bit. Right. There you go. One thing I missed right here. Come back and finish that one. Okay, cool. All right. So that's two different styles. And if you have time today, what I want you to do is, I'll flip over this piece of paper. I have a pen with me, all right? I'm gonna do a few just fun line drawings, okay? So, all right, cool, do one of those. Or, you know, maybe change it into something. Do a few more. Let's think of something fun. Okay. I like when things overlap like that. All right, maybe I'll turn that into a cube. Right? Different ways to do it. So, what I want you to do today, right, is I want you to give me different styles, right? I want to see something that is your, let's call it your tag, right? Like the way you would take this word and change it to your own different style. I don't want you to forget about shading. I don't want you to forget about pressure, things like that. But I want you to make something your own. And for, extra credit, maybe give yourself, so let's say I have a design, right? Let's do cool one more time. Cool, right? Here's my little, right? Cool. Maybe, you know what? Maybe cool could be like glasses or something like that, right? Like you're wearing a pair of shades or something. And maybe draw a little character on the side. So I want you guys to work on this today in class. Remember, don't forget pressure, right? So anytime you get lost, go onto the side of your paper and just, so don't forget that. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'm at my desk. Feel free to ask. All right.